What's up, guys? Welcome to the third installment in the trilogy of the GS1150 ES. So if you watched the previous two videos, you know that I've been battling issues with this carburetor related. I've cleaned the carbs 3 times, and this last time I really pretty aggressive on the inside of the tank. I dumped a bunch of nuts and bolts in there, put some strong degreaser, and really thoroughly rinsed it out. As I mentioned before, the problem is with this bike is you cannot see inside the fuel tank at all. It's impossible. You can pull off the fuel sender and kind of take a look in there, but it's no bueno. So fortunately, I was one thing, the bike sold. I got full pop for it, which is kind of a bummer because I really wanted to hold on to this for a little bit and sell it. I put a big price on it on eBay, a big buy it now, and somebody bought it. But I called the owner. I called the new owner who told me he was going to have the bike gone through anyway, and I told him it really didn't need to be gone through, but that's just what he does. Fine. But I said, hey, I've got the Pour 15 paint, which is like a sealer that you use after acid washing the paint. I said, I have that coming. Do you want me to dump that in there? Because some purists really don't want you to do that. He said, no, don't worry about it. I'll have it all taken care of when I'm here. I said, okay. So I was putting it together and I thought, well, you know what? I could just acid wash it. And the thing with acid washing is once you do that, you got to get the acid out and then you've got to do something quickly. Otherwise it'll start to rust again. And that's usually when you do the Pour 15, you throw the paint in there. So what I did was I acid washed it, rinsed it. It looked really, for what I could see, it looked really rust-free. The water, or the acid was coming out orange, which is to be expected because it's knocking the rust down. But then what I did is, as soon as I did that, I dumped about a half a gallon of fuel in there, swished the fuel all around the inside of the tank. And my thought was that would knock down any flash rust that's coming. And then, of course, I didn't do the Pour 15, which is good because some purists don't really want you to do that. The problem with the Pour 15 is if you don't get that tank prepped and sealed perfectly, it'll start to lift up, and that is a major pain. I went through that on a GT550 bike that I did. But anyway, so I then flushed it. I rinsed it out with gas, dumped the gas out, and then put everything back together, and then dumped fresh fuel in it, and I put a fuel filter on it, and I've got it started. It's running great. I'm watching the fuel filter. The fuel filter looks like it's clean and dandy. So I just really didn't want the bike leaving here not running, even though the new owner didn't care about that. It would just bug me. I've done that before where people have bought bikes quickly and they're not, you know, they don't care. They want them and they just say, ship it. Don't worry about fixing it. And it kind of haunts me. So now this bike isn't going to haunt me. Well, the memories of what I went through will haunt me, but anyway, great machine. Like I said, I wish I could have held on to it a little longer, but on to the next one, right? All right, guys, last installment in the trilogy. Thanks for watching all this crap. Thank you so much. Take care.